Oh, my homosexuals. Oh, I had so much fun today. I'm not going to lie to you. I have always been a big advocate for going to the gym in the PMs because I just like having all the energy, the most people are around. I can talk to all the homies I want. And it's after like all the work for the day is kind of done and over with, so I can just go to the gym and not worry about anything. But I'm not going to lie to you. I've gone to the gym at noon 2 days in a row now. And yes, getting up sucks. But once I got going, kind of realizing I'm physically a bit more peaked in the middle of the day. You know, sometime between noon to 3 p.m. even. Just something where I don't know how to explain it. It kind of feels like, you get up and you just, I don't know. God damn it, I didn't know what to talk about this. I think it might just be specific to me, but I just kind of like getting in the gym first thing instead of last thing kind of has me like really amped for the day, because I kind of realized that I could have, I can go to the gym whenever I want, and I'm always going to be able to turn on the mental no matter how shitty I'm feeling. That's just how I've always been, and I refuse to be any other way. But dude, I kind of realized that like if I just turn on the mental, going in the morning, I'm kind of primed for the day, because I'm the most warm. I'm just like, especially right at noon, it's like right halfway through the day. I haven't done too much, but I also haven't done too little to where I can't feel pretty good and actually want to go. And I'm like, motherfucker, dude. Might be fun to do this every now and then. Because don't get me wrong, I got in there, the pause, clean, and jerk warm-ups were not feeling great. But I will say, getting into the working sets, I felt really good, like really strong. I may have had like just a very semi-weird split jerk on one or two of them, but like I really felt good. The technique, it was on point today. I wasn't leaning forward on the catch. I was getting a proper high elevated vertical pull. My core didn't feel like it was going to explode. And for the most part, I'm getting my front foot out better on my split jerk, which is the thing that always ends up limiting my form first whenever I feel like shit. So I couldn't be happier about it. And something I mentioned in the other video is, doesn't matter the time of fucking day, dude. You can make homies anywhere, anytime, whenever you want. It's a fucking mindset, I got in there today and I'm like, I'm meeting people. I'm talking to people. And lo and behold, not only did I meet people, but I also ran into a bunch of homies I already know. And I'm like, oh shit, you guys come in the afternoon sometimes too. It's so fun to have that little bit of motivation just when you least expect it. That's kind of why I like going to the gym without inviting other people to come with me, so that when I get there, it's a surprise who I'm actually going to run into, and then I'm just twice as hyped to hit shit. Because don't get me wrong, I'm always going to be lifting for me and enjoying the process on my own, and I'm always going to try to keep doing it no matter what. But man, do I love the attention. It's so fun, especially having a gym homie, one of the homie sexuals themselves, to actually be there with you, egging you on to just go harder. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I don't care how tired I am now, I'm gonna fucking whip this shit. And that's just where we were at. Bench was so much fun. I am still getting used to it. My feet are getting better. I gotta get better about, I think the placement's okay. I think it just might be a matter of I might be driving a little bit harder on my left, because I've been overcompensating for that for the past couple months since my injury. So it makes sense, but it'll even out. And again, only the first set honestly felt weird. The last 3 sets felt really good when it came to just the benching on its own without focusing too much on the leg drive. And again, the last time I did anything actually heavy on bench was pretty much when I was at my gym in Orlando, and that was a good bench press. I'm not going to lie. They had very, very nice bench racks, and the ones here only have Olympic bars. So it's a little different, but that's just a matter of adaptation. And if there's one thing I'm fucking good at, it's adapting to any sort of situation, because I'm going to love the fucking lifts no matter goddamn what. That's for sure. But no, it feels really good for 70% to feel this confident again. It's going to feel a little weak compared to before. Of course, that's just how it is. But I'm getting stronger every single session. That is for goddamn sure. My warm-ups felt stellar. But anyway, physically, I'm feeling a solid just flat 9, honestly, just right there on the dot. Because I was very tired. Don't get me wrong. It's third day in a row. Came to the gym a little bit earlier. And pause, clean and jerks mixed with bench press. I'm going to be tired. That's fine. But damn, it felt good. It felt... No, more than that. It felt fluent. That's like the key word. It flowed well with with the effort I was putting in. You know, because I say it all the time. It is not the absolute ooga booga caveman strength, power, pulling that shit as hard as you fucking can. It's meeting it with the speed and power and efficiency needed for each individual weight, you know? Because you're going to have to pull with more power on a heavier lift, but you might have to slow down just slightly with how fast you're crushing yourself under the bar, because you need to have more core confidence and control when you actually catch it. Because the faster you go, you're going to crash so hard. And if you are not immediately in the bottom of the hole when you get down there and you're crashing, yeah, you're going to bend forward. That's just how it is. Imagine a back squat. You can back squat pretty fast, but if you were to back squat as fast as you can mentally imagine, oh my God, we both know that your core would not be able to fucking keep up with it. All the strain would go to your low back and your quads because you'd lean forward and you'd fuck something up. That's just how that shit works. You know, you have to go as fast as necessary to give the equivalent amount of power needed. Mentally, otherwise, I'm having a good day. I'm having a really good day. I'm going to give it a very nice 9.35. That kind of day. Mainly, you know, the lifts feel great. I'm getting more confident every day. I don't feel like I'm as injured as I used to be, which is so great. It's nice to be able to squat something normal for once, especially from the workout yesterday. But more than that, I've gotten to really create a community, I guess. Because, you know, you guys know, I moved like 2, maybe 3 months ago. And, you know, it's always slow when you get somewhere new. That's just kind of how it is. It's always going to be a bit of like a, where the fuck am I supposed to put my first step forward so that I can make the best daily life that I can muster? And it's very random sometimes, you know. You're going to have to ask so many people to hang out and actually do shit until you finally meet those few real homies that you can actually see yourself creating a long-term bond with, you know? The type of people where you can just instantly be yourself and not even give two shits about it. It's such a cool thing. But it's kind of, I feel kind of kiddish, I guess. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I first got into college, where you're just trying to find as many people as possible who would drink with you. And, you know, I don't know who all's been here for a minute, but I've kind of mentioned in the past that me trying to drink with people and go ham like that all the time and meet as many people as I can was not for the sake of drinking. It was to put myself in a position to where I knew I could find more people, you know? It was a social place, kind of like the gym became for me. But I wasn't that confident back then yet. You know, I didn't know that the gym could be such a great social outlet for me to express myself through. So, now, like, you know, going out, I'm not a big fan of it. Don't get me wrong. I typically do not enjoy going to a big club where it's a shit ton of music, people are trying to do some mosh pits, whatever. That's just not my style anymore, personally, because I go to the gym too much, and I got things I care about that I want to stay on top of every single day. But, you know, it's my rest day tomorrow. And especially when it kind of just lines up perfectly, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, why not? You know? Why not go have a little bit of fun and just, you know, not the fact that, there's nothing like I'm not enjoying my daily life right now, but why not add a little fucking spice to it on a rest day? You know, why the fuck not? You've only got so many opportunities to meet people like that and have experiences like that. And by no means do you need to drink with this. By no means. People really mature, or at least learn more about themselves when they realize that they can have fun going out, fucking around like that at a club or pregame, whatever you, tailgate, anything, but you don't need to drink. You know, you really don't. It's the people you choose to surround yourself with that will make the fucking experience. You know, it's, like I said, it's putting yourself in the environment that you want to be in, no matter the situation. Because, of course, when alcohol gets involved, it can get a little random, it can get a little crazy. But all in all, it's so nice to see people want to actively get together, you know? When you get to be an adult and, like, go get jobs, start having a really busy daily schedule because you're on that grind every single day, people never have their schedules lined up, ever. It's so damn difficult to get everybody to hang out all at once unless you're all just unemployed. And for our own sakes, so that we can afford food, I hope that is not the case. But when everybody just kind of lines up and everybody's either like, oh, you know, I got work, but I need some interaction, you know? It's what drives people. It's such a cool thing to be able to, like, I was just walking around the gym today and I'm like, who better to invite than the gym homosexuals that I've met over the past 3 months, you know? Because these are the guys that I've spent every day with. These are the guys that I've been trying to better myself through. We've been giving each other motivation, giving each other insight and perspective to positively influence one another. So these are the kinds of people that I want to get at. These are the kinds of people I want to get fucking drunk with. I feel like the bad drunk experiences happen when you hang out with the wrong crowd, at least according to your own personality, you know? Because even if somebody goes way crazier than you do, doesn't mean that that's the wrong crowd. It's just finding people that mesh well with your personality, like I said, where you can be open with them and not feel like you're going to get judged for any reason, you know? It's just being able to go out, do something stupid, but then not feel horrible about it the next day, you know? There's no clarity. It's just, you had fun, you know? You got a little shiesty, you got a little nuts, but you had a positive surrounding with you. You know, you had a positive community to let you enjoy that fucking time. Because obviously you don't want to do anything fucking illegal. You don't want to get yourself in trouble. I would always appreciate a homie getting me out of trouble if it means them getting a little serious with me, especially when I need it like that. Because if I'm telling you right now, if you feel weird about like trying to limit your friend that's a little too drunk but they're going to do something illegal, don't. Because they're going to wake up that next morning, and if they don't want to be friends with you anymore, fuck them. Because that's a real homie move. Because the real homies are going to wake up and be like, you saved my fucking life. That's the shit I love. Having no regrets because I was with the people that I trust just to be good people to me. You know? That's the shit that I love. Genuinely. But either way, you know, it gets me a little giddy when I know a lot of people don't like planning shit, but it is so nice when things start falling into place just by putting in that little bit of effort every step of the way. And I send a couple texts, make a couple calls, shoot the shit in the gym, see who's about doing what, and people start saying yes. And then more and more people are going to start saying yes when you have that first inch, you know? I'm telling you, people are so fucking easily swayed. The first time I got one person to say yes for this plan, and they're like, yeah, no, I'll invite my buddies. We'll see what we can do. That's the first thing I tell people when I invite them out. I'm like, yeah, these people are going to show up if you feel like coming. They're like, oh, FOMO alert. Other people are going. Now I might have to go because it's not even a matter of FOMO, I guess. It can be, I think it's with that kind of thing when you want to go out, when you see more people congregating, it's the fact that you know it could be an opportunity for you to have a core memory, you know, an experience that you'd never want to forget because it was just that much fun to go fuck around and find out for once instead of sticking to the daily, every single day schedule, you know? Anyway, I didn't really have much else to talk about. It's so fun just getting people to connect, you know? That's really what I love about this shit. So if you feel like you just don't have that great of a community around you or you don't have enough friends in general, I'm telling you, I've been there. I have been the guy with maybe one or two friends, and we stopped talking much after I had to move away for college. you got to put yourself in that uncomfortable environment so that you can have a long-term potential to have that many opportunities to go out like that or just have experiences like that. Because half the time we don't even end up going out. We'll just shoot the shit, drink a little bit, play a couple drinking games at the house, and then everybody's like, this is more fun than going out because we're already hanging with the homies and having a good time together. So let's just fucking vibe out. Why not? Anyway, that's all I fucking got. I've been going off too much. I appreciate you sticking around either way. You guys know I love shooting the shit about this stuff, but you know, don't do anything illegal, but have fun on a fucking rest day. Why not? You know, you don't gotta just be a fucking couch potato and get that full, absolute 100% efficiency amount of rest. Have a little fun. Live a little bit. You gotta give your mind just as much satisfaction and attention as you would your body, you know? So if that means fucking around and maybe feeling a little bit worse physically for a day or two, fuck it, you know? I'm going to full commit to that because at that point, just got to turn on the mental. And I promise you, I'm going to make any workout amazing for myself because that's the passion about it. Anyway, let me know how your lives and lists have been going. And I appreciate you guys as always. And I love you. I mean it. I'll be back in day after tomorrow. See ya.